Hi viewers, a very quick one. This is change of subject of formula. To make n the subject of the equation. Of course, looking at this equation, what we have is what? Compound interest. This is the value we are making the subject of the equation. It reads thus: A is equal to P into brackets 1 plus r over 100 exponent n. So what I need to do at this point is to quickly introduce logarithm. And we need to introduce logarithm because the value you are making the subject is in what? Exponential form. So in that case, the best way to go about it is to introduce your logarithm. If that happens, I'll quickly take the logarithm of both sides. So what I will have will be log A is equal to, if you look at this value, you discover that P multiplies the values you have in the bracket. But you know we are introducing log to both sides. So recall the product law in what? Logarithm. When you have the product law, how do we observe that? Let's take for instance I have log of mn. Now applying this product law, log mn becomes log m plus log n. That is how you play around this value. In that case, p times what you have here can be expressed thus. I'll have log p then plus log of 1 plus r over 100 exponent n. Take note, we are to make n the subject of this equation. Then the next approach is to introduce my words power rule. In your power rule, let's take for instance I have log of b exponent x. So this x comes as the coefficient of this log b. So what I have becomes x log b. Do we need anything of such here? Yes, we do. So this n comes as the coefficient of log 1 plus r over 100. Expressed thus, we have log a is equal to log p plus n log into bracket 1 plus r over 100. Having taken note of the fact that n is going to be the subject of this equation, I will allow n to remain here. Then I'll subtract log p from both sides. What I have here becomes log a minus log p, which will be equal to n log of 1 plus r over 100. So if this is properly set up, all I need to do is to divide both sides by log 1 plus r over 100 in order to make n the subject of this equation. This becomes over log 1 plus r over 100 over log 1 plus r over 100. So this cancels this. So what I have becomes n is equal to log of a log of p all over log 1 plus r over 100. So this becomes the value of n when n is made the subject of this words equation. If these had options that probably values in this parentheses were solved, then you can also operate here. But if that shouldn't be the case, this becomes the final answer. Bye bye.